Let's fight. A very good evening to each and every one of you. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Round one. Good to see all of you guys. Caught a bit unguarded there for a second. Good to see you, Suzanne McDonald and Kesh Sharma. Good to see you, Shavani McDonald. All the McDonalds are here, and Joan Stephanie. Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome in the ring. Would like to be no other place than where we are, guys. Good to have you on board. Good to have you. Good to have you. Good to have you. You know, the folks in the studio next door must say, we walking over here at 8 o'clock. All we need is the candles. All I'm missing is the candles, guys. Good to have you, Yonette Benjamin and Rowena Williams, Wilma Grant and Yonette, June Chase, rather, Desiree Smart, Felix, Angel, Adele Wade. One bell for Angel. Angel, good to see you. Good to have you ringside, Angel. It's good when the in-laws come ringside. Sheena Hayes, let's hear you distracting me, Angel. Andrea McDonald, good to see you. Ariel Abrams, good to see you as well. Marsha Glasgow, good to see you. Really good to see all of you. Beautiful, fantastic folks. Paul Bourne and Paula Sandra. Forrester, good to see you. Joylyn Cook, Joylyn. Love this bell. Haters gonna hate, but we love our bell. How are you guys doing? Quite a program in store for you guys. Guy Suko and the lies of the PPP. Good night, Winston Henry. Guy Suko, we're discussing this evening. Jamal Jordan. That's what we're talking about. And the lies of the PPP. I see Priya, is it Moon Sami? I hope I got it right. Yvonne Sutton, Sultan. The names are going by so fast. So fast, guys. Hope you guys are great wherever you are. Hope you guys are great. We had some music set for you guys, but we don't know what's happening on that front. We're just happy that we're on and you guys are here with us. So happy that you are on with us this evening. Ringside. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? You guys must send some photographs and let us know how you're receiving in the ring, whether you watch it in your lazy boy at home, in your couch, in your sofa, you're in your car, you're in a subway, you're in a taxi, where you guys are receiving in the ring from. Send us a little screenshot, a little selfie. If you can, let us know how you guys join us night after night, Monday to Friday. Good to be here with each and every one of you. Pace and power, guys. Pace and power in 2022. We don't know about you, but we're fired up and ready to go. Sharon Castillo Edwards says, pace and power, fired up. Penelope Hudson, Donald Thomas, Vernella Garnett is here as well. Ingrid King, Kesh Sharma, Glenn Sis is here as well. Is it Glenn Sis? I see Marcel D'Oliver is here as well, and Karen Smith. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Leslyn Tom, good to see you. Good to see my father-in-law, Edward Wade. Good to see you, Laverne Wade, the mother-in-law. You got to pick up the in-laws, you know. Think I want problems? Good to see each and every one of you guys. Trust that you guys have had a good day. We are fired up. The fight card is ready, and we're ready to go. You can't be 2 minutes late. You can't be 5 minutes late in this program. People are already messaging you behind the scenes. Where y'all there? Why y'all ain't coming on? You think y'all easy? You think y'all easy, folks? Y'all are not easy. Y'all not easy at all. You know, there's a song that I need, and I hope the guys might cut it for us so that we can still play. The browser giving us some problems this evening. I don't know what's happening with the internet. I'm just so happy that you guys are here, and I am here, and we're all here. The Trenchies are here. The Jacobats here. One Guyana. We all got to coexist, and we all got to move forward. Guys, I am fired up, ready to go, ready for the fight card, and I hope that you guys are as well. Where y'all joining me from? Ping, pang, ping. Ping, pang, ping. Where are you guys joining us from this evening? Tremendously happy that all you guys are here. And, you know, we would have it no other way, guys. We would have it no other way. So happy that so many of you are here with us. And I don't even know if we have if we have that song. I really want that one this evening, but The internet is not cooperating with us at all, and I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk anything. Well, as long as you're here, I'm here. We good to go. We fired up and we ready to go. And we're gonna make the best of it, guys. I ain't want to touch nothing. I ain't want to deviate. Leave something else happens. But good to have each and every one of you. Welcome in the ring, wherever you guys are joining us from around the world. It's Pace and Power. Really happy that you guys could be here with us. And those of you who are joining us, share the live stream, guys. You know, we get a little complacent. All you, we get a little complacent. Gotta whack my finger at you all. Little complacent. But we're happy to have you guys here nonetheless. Smash that emoji button and let's get on the way, guys. Let's get on the way. And we're starting, folks. Where are we starting from this evening, guys? Where are we starting from? The week, as it were. I don't know how many of you missed the week that has gone by, but we want to give a quick recap, and then we're going to move along the fight card. The week, as it were, for those of you like Angel Wade, who may have missed the program a night or two because you may have been busy. Valentine's night, for instance, and Tonya Cummins and Orcha McCalmont and John Raymond, Rena Cummins and Lativia Lewis. All of you guys, we're going to do a recap quickly, folks. The week, as it were, for those of you who may have missed something that may have gone on that could be equally important. We're going to give you guys a quick walk through the week, as it were. We are there. We are there. Round two, folks. Moving on the fight card, folks. The week, as it were. Share the live stream as you come on. Well, y'all know Monday, the dignitaries started arriving. The big ones. Let me tell y'all, the big ones started arriving on Monday, folks. And we saw, for instance, the president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, came in on Monday. Also, we had the president of Suriname, Chandrika Prasad Santoki, was here with us on Monday as well, coming in. And then Mia joined them on Monday too, because you know what was happening on Tuesday. We saw lots of heads of states coming in, and also the CEO, for instance, of ExxonMobil, Mr. Darren Woods. He also came in, and all the dignitaries for that conference that would have started on Tuesday. Locked out of Parliament, though, was the opposition, and the communications director of that conference that was held on Tuesday, the International Energy Conference and Expo, Mr. Alex Graham, said that he didn't know about that and he was going to look into it. But that wasn't the one Guyana that Irfan Ali was trying to build, and all of that madness. Nothing ever materialized out of that experience, really and truly. The opposition, I think, had to end up buying their own tickets to be part of what is happening. That is the one Guyana we're building. Also on Monday, we saw two persons who were dismissed from the Martikai NDC, re-employed. They were dismissed for fraud. 40 million missing from Martikai NDC. Some of the staff were dismissed as part of the investigation there, and we later saw them being employed at Port Kaituma District Hospital, because that's how you do things. That is how the PPP, the Jagabats, and the Trench Crappos, that's how they operate, right? They commit the worst offenses. They move them from one place, elevate them someplace else. And on Monday also, folks, we saw the McPherson family from Hope Town trying to come to grips with the death of their 3-year-old daughter. We know some of you all missed all of that. And folks, that was just Monday. That was just Monday. Look what happened on Tuesday for a quick recap, guys. On Tuesday, what transpired? What took place? On Tuesday, we had the International Energy Conference and Expo opened on Tuesday, and we saw all of those dignitaries again who came, play a big role there. Lots of speeches admonishing us not to become tenants in our own country, among other things. And in addition to that conference that was happening there in front of the Guyana Marriott Hotel in Kingston, there was a protest at the same time there. And then, my God, we had some moments where Irfan was putting his foot in his mouth, folks, talking all manner of crazy things there at that conference. And that was just Tuesday, folks. But by Wednesday, look what's happening. COVID curfew lifted. Party. Nice time. The beginning of nice time. The COVID curfew was lifted. The COVID curfew was lifted, and what else happened there? The COVID curfew was lifted, and them boys started talking all kinds of crazy things. All kinds of crazy things started happening. Let me see if we can walk you through some of that very, very, very quickly. Some of the other stuff that was happening there. They said no more checks, and the rules. It seems as though establishments rather had slackened up on checking on the regulations and the protocols and so forth as the curfew was lifted. And then we saw police assault a man with broken feet, with a broken foot, pitching him into a vehicle. Yep. You think the police easy? You think the police easy? Them boys ain't easy. They pitch the man like nothing. Pitch the man like nothing in the van, guys. Pitchy like nothing. Police. Y'all think them boys easy? Them boys ain't easy. That's what we saw. And also we saw on Wednesday, former Minister of Infrastructure, David Patterson, now Member of Parliament, submitting a motion concerning the liability insurance for ExxonMobil. Insurance, full coverage insurance, that's one of the issues that is prevalent out there. You see, now that you're all watching, y'all say it's a good thing. It's a good thing we have this recap now. So you can follow, because I'm certain you also will. I ain't see all of that. I watch this thing every night. I ain't see we discuss all of that we discuss throughout the week. And by this time now, we're rolling up to Thursday. And this was the last day of the conference. The expo continued up until today. But that being said, folks, the conference came to an end yesterday. And then we learned also yesterday, them boys tell me the Jagabats and trench crappos, you all can start doing your home tests for COVID-19, but we want to know the results. We can't deal with it. We can't grapple with the results. So we want to know. Don't ask, don't tell. That's what them boys telling us. And then we also saw them saying that there was no Mashumani float parade this year because of COVID-19. They're too busy in other things, really and truly. And then, quite interestingly, folks, the duty-free shop, right? The duty-free shop was open to the public. That was as part of that conference. The duty-free shop was open, but the notice said that you and I, locals, had to pay market prices. You and I, as locals, were relegated to pay market prices, people. But we did and by today, Friday, Gaisuko is now front and center, and their lies catching up with them. Gaisuko is now front and center, guys. And of course, the PPP, the wicked, stink, and dirty, their lies are catching up with them. Who's sharing the live stream for us so that the international community, the stakeholders, could see how the wicked, stink, and dirty? Is Donald Levan going to share it for us? Is Kwana Mingo going to help us to share our live stream? What about Paulette Greaves and Jamal Aziz? Y'all of them boys wicked, the stink, and the dirty. And that is the week as it was, folks. That is the week as it was. It was a wild week. And we're happy that you guys are here with us, Yvonne Daly and Yvette Graham, because you guys were buckling. You were buckling, folks, and you went along for the rough ride. That was this last week. Moving on to the fight card. Today, folks, lots of information coming out on Gaisuko. The PPP lies catching up with them. All we need now is the candles to fix them. PPP lies catching up with them, but we can talk about that a little later on in the program. If you know somebody from Gaisuko, you better tag them. We're going to be talking about them and how the lies catching up with them. The PPP lies reaching up with them. But we begin this evening from around the world. Folks, you see people on a cruise ship going about someplace. Don't judge them, everybody going through their own story. And that is why we tell you all here that as we approach the weekend, calm down. We're going full throttle, yes, but you got to take time for yourself. Self-care is important. Mental health is real. When you see some people operating in this very country of ours, you understand, guys, that mental health is real, As this story tells us, as we pick up our coverage this evening from around the world. Well, rather, I'm heading a little bit ahead of myself. In Peru, we saw Peru's cleaning up from an oil spill. Again, which reinforces why we need full coverage insurance and why that motion submitted to the National Assembly by former Minister David Patterson, Minister of Infrastructure, Member of Parliament, is so important, guys. If we don't have insurance, we have a disaster like Peru had recently, we can be left holding the bag. We can be left holding the bag. Is that what y'all want? We can be left holding the bag. Peru had a massive oil spill recently, covering 106 square kilometers. They said it's the size of Great Britain, I think it was, and twice the size of Manhattan. The area affected by this oil spill in Peru. And again, if you don't have insurance, if you're not insured against the environmental damages, if you have a neighboring country that's affected by your oil spill and you gotta pay the money, you know the problems you could be in? We think you understand. We overstand the problems we could be in. Bing, bang, bing, ping, bang, ping. We could have a lot of problems, people. Let me just tell you all that. We could be in a whole host of problems. I know how else to put it to you, but I'm giving you all the situation as it is. Bing, bang, bing, ping, bang, ping. We could have a lot of problems. And so that is what is happening, guys, off the coast of Peru. And now I think we're still out in the wider world, folks. Additional information from around the world coming to you live and direct. Look what happened on a cruise ship, folks. On a cruise ship. This is what I was referring to when I said about mental health and so on. Mental health is real, guys. And I hope you take some time for yourself. Some time to just get in touch with your inner being. You know, just chill. You know, step out in the anger circle and just chill. Sometimes when you see some people, you gotta come from 1 to 10. It's 1 to 1,000. And when you get 1,000, you gotta come backwards. When dealing with some folks, we want to see those shares. We want to see those emojis as well, guys. So this is what happened on a Carnival cruise ship. Just recently, a passenger was being restrained by members of the Carnival cruise line. I don't know, we don't have a good sense of why the passenger was being restrained, but then the passenger was reportedly, was videoed just before the passenger just ran and jumped overboard. Believe it or not, the passenger just ran and jumped overboard. Very, very sad. And believe it or not, you know what? Take a look. We don't actually see when the passenger jumps overboard, but we see the passenger being restrained and then the commotion afterwards. You know what? Just take a look, guys. Take a look.
Alicia!
Well done. Very quick. Well done. All right, this one. Name 3 prime time or late.
Get it real.
They gone back there, so she at the back.
Who was it?
I think it was the lady. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yep. Guys, we got to take care of ourselves. The folks, as you saw, the young lady was being restrained. She was screaming the name of someone. And as the guys were moving her, I guess where they want to detain her, the report said she just ran and jumped overboard. But as an update to that, you know, the guys launched a search for her, Coast Guard and all of that. And they've been searching for her for about 18 hours until the authorities finally give up. So up until now, she has not, her body, you know, whether alive or dead, she has not been found. She has not been found. You know, it's quite strange. You could move from a cruise ship having a good time, something happens, and then somebody just jumps overboard, and then there's total commotion. And as we head into the weekend, we cannot emphasize enough that we have to take good care of ourselves. Let me show you guys that one more time in case it went by just too fast for you.
Alicia!
Well done. Very quick. Well done. All right, this one. Name 3 prime time or late.
Get it real.
I think you're fine. I said, lady, yeah, oh my God.
Yep. We gotta be careful, guys. We gotta be careful. That is so sad, and our thoughts and all our prayers go out to that family. But moving on the fight card, and I think now we're coming a little closer to home. Here is this a scholar at UWI, Dr. Lorraine Sobers, who just today focused heavily on who has her expertise in the oil and gas industry, looking at our country, guys, saying to us that Guyana can be legendary, relying on good governance. Relying on good governance, we could be legendary. That's what Doc is saying, Dr. Sobers, but telling us as well, we got to rely on good governance. And here is part of what Dr. Sobers said. Again, looking at our history, looking at some stuff that has been happening recently, and telling us that if we pursue good governance, we can do well as a country. Among other things, Dr. Sobers noted that the status of Guyana's good governance is the backdrop for evaluating the risk of investing in Guyana. She went on to state that the higher the risk, the weaker the bargaining position. There is good news and bad news about Guyana's governance stats compiled by the World Bank. She says Guyana scores between 15 and 20% points compiled by the World Bank, when compiled by the information compiled by the World Bank, below the average of the Latin American and Caribbean states. In all indicators of good governance, we are scoring far below of what is acceptable. She says these indicators are voice and accountability, political stability, absence of violence and terrorism, government effectiveness, regulatory quality, rule of law, and control of corruption. She goes on to state, the good news is that there have been overall improvements, albeit with fluctuations, in most indices. And Dr. Sober says that regulatory quality was on a decreasing trend. Regulatory quality was on a decreasing trend, but this rebounded slightly between 2019 and 2020. The government's effectiveness percentile rank fluctuated, but did not improve overall between 2015 and 2020. Control of corruption was on an increasing trend, but this declined marginally between 2019 and 2020. Guyana's technical team, she says, has the responsibility of improving these rankings to secure its grasp on one Guyana. And this is, again, Dr. Sobers, Dr. Lorraine Sobers, out of UWI, saying that if we pursue, guys, good governance, where we could be, and again, the numbers don't lie. According to what one parliamentarian said during the last budgetary debate period, their numbers do not lie, and that's what they look like, according to Dr. Lorraine Sobers. Moving on the fight card, folks. Respect and manners. Respect and manners. We encourage you to share the live stream. We encourage you to smash that emoji button. Respect and manners. Who are we saying respect and manners to? This attorney at law who was recently called before the bar. The young man's name is Lloyd Robinson, and Lloyd is from, where is Lloyd from? Lloyd is from Bartica, and you know, just today, Jarita was telling us that good things come from Bartica too. Good things come from Bartica. I don't know. Respect and manners to our Barticians. And, you know, we want to say respect and manners to this young attorney. The sky is the limit. We're expecting good things from Lloyd Robinson. He says he has a passion for oil and gas. I got passion too. I got passion. Money got to make. Money got to make. And Lloyd was admitted to the bar just today. We see him here with the Minister of Legal Affairs, Attorney General Anil Nandilal, installed, albeit yesterday was Nandilal's birthday, by the way. Big shout out to you, sir. Happy birthday. May you live to see many, many more. May you live to see many, many more. Happy belated. Happy belated. But not to take the limelight off of Lloyd and his accomplishment here. Lloyd, this country needs guys like you. Young people, energetic, ready to put their hand to the plow and not to turn back. We'll be looking forward to great things from you, Lloyd. Respect and manners. Respect and manners, guys. If you see Lloyd, tell him we said hello. And we're expecting good things, more good things from Bartica. This is a moment for all Barcelona to be proud, and no doubt, Lloyd is going to go back there and do some work as well. Moving on the fight card, folks. COVID surging, peoples, COVID surging. Yep. Oh boy, we got Frank. Them boys give up, Frank said, if you test, you do your home test, right? Don't tell me we don't want to know. Don't tell us we do not want to know. That's what Frank's saying. Y'all do your test, don't say nothing. We don't want to know. You know, when I see Frank, a song has come to mind. When I see Frank, a song comes to mind. A song comes to mind. Now this thing telling me don't want to play my song. I'm vexed. It is telling me don't want to play. I don't know why you don't want to play my song. Frank, give up. He say y'all do your test, don't tell us. Folks, share the live stream. We want you guys to smash that emoji as well, as many persons as possible. We want to get the valid and credible information, guys. We want them to get their valid and credible information. Yep. Frank give up. And we're seeing now all kinds of excuses. These guys are making all kinds of excuses are being made. Are you guys hearing that? And this is the song I hear. I hear a song, when I think about Frank. Are you hearing that? This is the song I hear. I hear a certain song when I see Frank. I hear a certain song when I see Frank, folks. When we see Frank, bing, bang, bing, ping, pang, ping, pang, ping. What else can we say? Moving along on the fight card, guys. Moving along. Some people don't get the 30 pieces of silver. Don't get it already. Don't get it. Don't get the 30 pieces of silver. What else can we say? Folks, we've been following up. Everybody that get a little 30 bags of silver from this administration. Everybody that get it. The little 30 bags of silver from the administration, from the regime. And today, we covered this before, but we wanted you to know that when we released this information in the past, we didn't joking, we didn't slandering nobody, we didn't libeling nobody. Boom! Today, this is what we saw. Coming out of the Prime Minister's office. Them boys get 5G network now. Today, folks, who's sharing the damn live stream for us and smashing the emoji button? Coming out of the PM's office, we saw that the telecommunications sector was presented. Well, they said it is liberalized. I know how much time they can liberalize it. But a new provider, they were presented with their license, Green Gibraltar. Y'all know y'all by Dan. Dan moved from councillor. He was guardian. Now the man there with 5G network. The man's the owner of a 5G, part owner of a 5G network called Green Gibraltar. Pim, 30 pieces of silver. Some people, guys, don't get the 30 pieces of silver. This is what they're working for, All the guardian business, this is what it was for. They were flamming. Guardian where? Guardian where? Guardian where? Guardian with what? Guardian where? Them boys done get the 30 pieces of silver already. Look who else get to. Look who else get to. Look who else get this. All kind of people get in. All kind of people. Who's supposed to get? Who ain't supposed to get? All kinds of people are getting. Bing, bang, bing. Ping, pang, ping. You know, I just want to tell some people, bing, bang, bing, ping, pang, ping. It's all kind of people they got in this place. All kind of people. You think it's easy? You think it's easy? You think it's easy? All kinds of people we got in this place. Look who get things. Schumann, this Judas. Schumann, Judas the Scally. He get the thing too. Judas get deputy speaker. He get ministerial advisor on civil aviation, earning millions of dollars when the month come. Millions of dollars when the month come. Judas earning. Y'all think them boys easy? Y'all think they're easy? Well, them ain't easy. That's what I want to tell y'all. They are not easy at all. At all. Them boys ain't easy. Whoever tell you easy, tell you that they lie. Right? They lie. Whoever said it easy, them boys lie. Bing, bang, bing, ping, pang, ping. Schumann, shoot us. Shoot us. Shoot us.
Bang bing, come round for your little
Huh?
sing.
Don't get it 30 pieces of silver. Don't get it already. What else we can say? Don't get it. Who else get? Ralph from Quran. He's advisor to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. He's advisor to the Ministry of Foreign. Bing, bang, bing. Ping, bang, ping. I don't want to hear from some of them, you know. God knows, I don't want. When I see some of them, when they open the mouth, when they open, bing bang bing, bing bang. But that's what I want to say. No, humble taste. He get minister advisor. Then you get Jerry. Jerry's advisor, national security. It's all kind of people. It's all kind of people. Don't get a 30 piece of silver, and then we get Dan. Dan get whole 5G network. From pharmacy, the councillor want to be. The man gone big. Money gonna make Dan. Money gonna make bing bang bing. Ping bang ping. And then we got this one here. Asha Kishun. Oh Father, if there was ever an opportunist, Dr. Asha Kishun. If there was ever an opportunity, red flag right away. Sharon Castillo Edwards, red flag right away. She got observed to the Bahamas. She's on the board. She's on the board of GWI, or at least she used to be there. And then she's on the board of Atlantic Hotels Inc. She's a director there. When I see these guys and they start talking, one song has come to mind. One thing is up in mind. One song. Bing, bang, bing. Bing, bang, bing. Y'all think it's easy? Bing, bang, bing. Bing, bang, bing. Yep. Me want nothing from y'all. Stop it. Folks, y'all think this country easy? Y'all think the people in this country easy? You got to know yourself in this place, You got to know yourself. Them boys don't get a 30 piece of silver. Don't get your own. Life moves on. We happy with y'all. Nice time. Money got for make. That's them boys' motto. Money got make. Everybody get a 30 piece of silver. We're going to be following them. Respect a man is done. You and your 5G company. We wish you all well. Moving on to fight car people. How it's going? Oh. We see a lot of things start. No, sir, but we don't always see how it's going. Bing, bang, bing. Ping, pang, ping. Diane Fordyce, Yonette and Glensis Mingo Bourne, Cecile Ogle, Jamal Jordan. We see how a lot of things start. Big fanfare. But we don't always see how it's going. That's not the truth. Who helping us to share their live stream this evening so that others can get the valid and credible information? It's Friday night, and we're going down to the wire. High gears, folks, high gears. You know what? This industry we got, called the sugar industry, has been causing us a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. It's better sugar now. Sugar used to be sweet, but the PPP run sugar under the ground. When we came to power, the UFC came to power in August, what was it, June? June 15, I think it was, May 15, 2020. What am I saying? May 15, 2015. May 15, 2015. We found out that sugar was bankrupt. The industry was already ailing, and decisions were taken over time to right size. We tried to move the industry in a particular direction. I just feel to ring this bell. I don't even know why. Try to move the industry in a particular direction. But them boys didn't hear in. They didn't hear in at all. Look what happened since they come in. So we said there was a move to right size the sugar industry. Decisions were taken. Now, so, Tanya Cummins, Walmay Wilson, Orrin Don Cook, Bob Annie, who shared their live stream. Decisions had to be taken. This is leadership. And so what we saw over a period of time, this was the operation of them boys since they come in. Budget 2020, biggest budget ever, $329.5 billion. And then they came back for a supplementary. This was September 2020. They came back for a supplementary budget in December of 2020, another $17.4 billion. Yep. Money had to make. Guy Suko was given monies there. Billions of dollars in 2020 went to Guy Suko. And then there was the 2021 budget. Again, they say it was the biggest budget ever at $383.1 billion. That was February of 2021. They come back in June for a supplemental. They get 21.3 billion. And then another supplemental in December of 2021. Another 26 billion, of which, again, guys, billions upon billions of dollars went to Gaisuko. Even though them boys know Gaisuko is bitter sugar. And there was the move by the APNU AFC to right size the thing. What happened since then? So again, billions being given to Gaisuko. This year, the budget was passed again early in February. The budget was passed. A whopping $5.529 billion went to Gaisuko. We do we homework, you know. We do we homework. We tell you all we like the valid and credible information. We asked you all to partner with the program so we could do more of this. We go after the truth wherever it leads. Billions given just in February to Gaisuko. More than any other sector. Billions poured in to Gaisuko. When the civil servants got 7% over two budget, 2020, 2021, 7.2, 3.7% rather, 3.5 for every budget that was passed. Civil servants got that. The sugar industry and sugar workers got billions of dollars in pocket and for the industry as well. If that is what they deserve, fair enough, but they got billions. You cannot dispute that. The figures are there. This year, the budget was a whopping $555 billion, $552 billion. That was the budget. How much went to Gaisuko this year? $6 billion went to Gaisuko a couple weeks ago. All right? Guys, you need to stay with us. You need to stay with us. We're heading someplace. $6 billion went to Gaisuko. $6 billion went to Gaisuko. The guy said, when I get to this point, I got to take an ad break. The boy said, when I get to this point, I need to take an ad break because Guyana is not a real place. They say y'all can get colic with all this information in the sugar industry. So we need to take an ad break. Guyana is not a real place. And that is why we see the sugar industry operating a certain way. And in keeping with Guyana is not a real place. Look at what happened with Mubura. Just recently, a man said, he ain't going in the police station. The police said, all right, you in Mubura, we different here, we can carry in. Look what happened in Mubura just today.
Hey, you got 50 spots if you want to carry up there.
What?
Like, you got 50 spots up there if you want it.
Petty.
Yo.
You don't want to walk in? We gonna fetch you in. That is Mabura. That's our ad break. You want to walk in the station, we different in Mabura. We gonna fetch you in. Guyana is not a real place, guys. It is not a real place. You don't want to walk? Some of y'all don't want to walk, you know. We gonna fetch y'all. Back to the sugar industry and what has been happening there. Today, boom. Look what we see. Today, them guys are saying, look what happened to Wales. You know the promise to open back all the sugar estates? They promised to open back all of them. But then they're telling us now that the gas to shore project going to Wales, so Wales no longer opening back. More than that, Granger. Some of them call him Ranger. Granger. Give farmers at Wales land to cultivate after sugar was no longer profitable there. Give land. The man who is called a dictator want to take everything for himself. Give farmers, Indo-Guyanese, Afro-Guyanese land there to cultivate, to earn a living. We were told today that those former sugar workers that farm that land will have to move for the gas to shore pipeline. My God, the farmers will have to move, clear out the way, move aside. Who's sharing the damn live stream? All that money we pour into sugar. Them and opening back Wales, you know. Them and opening back Wales. In addition to that, so Wales will opening back. Them boys promise they're going to open back the sugar state. In addition to that, look what we're learning now with Enmore sugar state. They campaigned and they promised. Some of them going to say that was Photoshop. I could hear Parag, Sonia Parag, from the Ministry of the Public Servicing, we Photoshop that as well. They said they are going to open back all the sugar estates. They have decided now Wales and opening back. And more than that, we taking the land back from the farmers, not the trenches and the jagabats. They won't want to hear this, They tune out, they start abusing in the comment section. They don't want to hear this. You abuse them back, it's fight night. Don't let them get away with more in the comment section. Abuse them back. It's fight night. So this is what is now happening at Enmore. They said we can open back the estate at Enmore. Now they were using Enmore as a packaging plant, right? Today's report says there are impending changes. Read Starbuck News. Read Newsroom. Read Big Uncle Gordon Mosley. News Source. You will see impending changes. What are the impending changes? They are no longer doing sugar there. They are now changing the Enmore estate into what they call a pipe yard. Now, recently you had this sex toys thing becoming legalized and so on. So when they say pipe yard, I get a little confused. I wonder if it's a whole factory to bring in here. It's a pipe yard they're putting there. But I'm advising something like a mechanic shop, a machine shop. One other report says machine shop, pipe yard, heavy artillery, heavy machinery. That's what going to Wales. That's what going to Enmore. So they no longer, guys, they are no longer reopening Enmore. It's lies and more lies and more lies. Not so. And they're going to want to say it was Photoshop. But don't take my word for it. The PPP government said they were opening back all of the sugar estates. How come Wales no longer opening? How come Enmore Sugar Estate no longer opening? Who's sharing the damn live stream? Don't take me word for it. Don't take me word for it. Listen to the PPP in their own words on the sugar estate.
All I want to say that the PPP Civic, we are committed to all the promises that we have made in our manifesto. And many persons are looking forward for the reopening of those sugar estates that were closed. As you rightly said, we have committed in our manifesto that we will reopen those sugar estates. I want to say that already we are starting to do some work in that area.
When I see some people, when I hear some people, one thing come to mind, one song come to mind. When I hear some people,
Bang bing,
huh?
come round, feel
Bang
like a
bing,
something.
bing bang bing,
These girls no more, 'cause
bang
she just wants to
bing.
the long thing.
When I hear them, that's what the man said. The man said they promised it is in their manifesto. So Sonia Parag, hold on. Don't rush to the mic yet to talk about Photoshop. Don't rush to the mic yet to talk about Photoshop. Don't rush us yet. Bing bang bing, ping bang ping. Did you miss that? Did you miss we promised in our manifesto we're going to open back the sugar estates? Then what happened to Wales? What happening to Enmore? Take a listen again to this Jagabat.
All I want to say that the PPP Civic, we are committed to all the promises that we have made in our manifesto. And many persons are looking forward for the reopening of those sugar estates that were closed. As you rightly said, we have committed in our manifesto that we will reopen those sugar estates. I want to say that already we are starting to do some work in that area.
Mustafa, Zulfi, bing bang bing, bing bang bing. Zulfi, Zulfi there. My Lord, the PPP could lie. The PPP could lie. They said they're opening back the sugar estate. They could lie in their own words. Then Sonia Parag can come and say, no, how it was Photoshop. Who's sharing the damn live stream so people can get the valid and credible information? Who's sharing it? All the trenches are gone quiet now. All the trenches are gone quiet. I'm going to wake them up now. Wake up. Y'all listen, class in session. Y'all listen now. Class in session. Who care about the sugar workers? Who care about the sugar workers? They say now they're going and retrain them to be utilizing pipe yard. They're going to utilize them for pipe yard investors. For pipe yard investors. Who? Wake up, trenches. Y'all don't go to sleep now. Trenches and jagabats don't go to sleep now. Who's sharing the damn live stream tonight? Y'all hear Zulfi? I want to hear Zulfi one more time.
All I want to say that the PPP Civic, we are committed to all the promises that we have made in our manifesto. And many persons are looking forward for the reopening of those sugar estates that were closed. As you rightly said, we have committed in our manifesto that we will reopen those sugar estates. And I want to say that already we are starting to do some work in that area.
Yep, you hear it? Something for the big people now. Something for the big ones. We beg. We beg, Zulfi. Zulfi, we beg. Zulfi, we beg. Zulfi, you're making me something, you know, Zulfi. Zulfi, we beg. This for the big boys. Y'all want to pamper PPP? Y'all want to chill with the big boys? Y'all lies catching up with y'all. PPP lies catching up with them. Not so. You understand? When the organs and the lies catching up with them for the friends. You hear lies? Y'all hear Zulfi there? Speaking of Maggie Sugar State. It's enough. Here's a manifesto. All except Wales. All except and more. It's a manifesto. You know, this is the point them jagabats now will sign now. Them trenches gone home now. They're pressing the TV. They're breaking up the smartphone. You hear light? Y'all hear light? I daily simple, you hear light? Y'all hear Zulfi there? And John, you hear light? It's in our manifesto. We're going to back the sugar industry. We promise. We promise. Cross our hearts and hope to die. Then the Spirit by the Father. It's lie. It's lie. They lie like when I was strutting. They lie like when I was strutting. That's what you tell you. Like when I was strutting. Zulfi. 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 Stop it, Zulfi. Stop it. 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 Hold up. So them boys are doing what? They're now retraining the workers there in pipe fitting. And you should show the boys and the guys in the back there dancing up. In pipe fitting, huh? Pipe yard investors. They're preparing them for pipe yard investors. Let me show y'all. Y'all want to see this now. This is what the APNU AFC government did in the sugar industry. Engaged Gaisuko workers in auto electrical training, instrument repair mechanics, and sugar boiling. This is what APNU AFC did while it was right-sizing the industry. You think it's only that? You think it's only that? You think it's only auto electrical training and instrument repair mechanics and so on? What else they did? What else they tried to do for the sugar workers? Huh? Folks, get your books tonight. Take out your books and your pen. Look what else the APNU AFC tried to do for the sugar workers. Ensure that the sugar work, they hosted reintegration workshop as they were bringing them into the large economy now, training them in medical, clerical, and to be administrative staff. Huh? All of this went on. All of this, as one report says, the ensuing workshop was part of the broad initiatives targeting Gaisuko workers, some of who had fallen into destructive lifestyles. What else happened in the sugar industry? Well, the guy said this point now. At this point, pay another ad. They say this country is not a real place. They say y'all got colored by this time with all the sugar information. So we got to play another ad. Y'all think this country easy? Guyana is not a real place. And this is the ad. If you needed any reminder of the promises that were made and broken, that Guyana is not a real place, take a look at what happened just today by UG. You think we easy? The man cut in, park on the pedestrian crossing, and gone. The PP is like a bus, you know. They're unruly. And then, you know, people can come tell you, you really see that? They were supposed to shop. You really see me park on the pedestrian crossing. Guyana is not a real place. That may have gone by too fast. Take another look.
Asian car wash. Also, Soca Meets Dance Hall. Tomorrow night.
And I know some of y'all say that y'all don't care. You know why? Because y'all is dressed just, y'all is drive just like that. You swoop in, park on the pedestrian crossing, and then you're gone. That's what them boys do in government. So the population following too. Look what else happened in the sugar industry. You know, they tell we treat the sugar workers bad, but they're opening back whales and they're throwing the ex-sugar workers off the land who farming there. They're no longer opening back and more, and they're now training those workers, yeah, preparing them for what they say is a pipe yard, going there. But look what else. APNU AFC did for its workers. This for the sugar workers as it right-size the industry. Right? There was a program which sought to provide certified competency training in basic welding, fabrication, electrical and refrigeration for former workers to reskill the ex-employees and other residents in Region 6 communities to give the ex-employees new skill to prepare them for alternative employment rather. But I said we were wrong in the sugar industry. We were wrong to the sugar workers. They were coming to reopen the industry. Yeah, like? Y'all hear like? Y'all think we were finished there? Look what else APNU AFC did in their tenure for sugar workers. Again, the Ministry of Business, for instance, organized business, financial, and investment forums for ex-employees who received their severance pay. You remember that? In February 2018, one report says this was an aspect of the economic resilience component of the Sustainable Resilient Communities Program, which targeted ex-employees from Skeldon, Rose Hall, and more, and the Wales estate. And yet we never do nothing for the sugar industry. We never do nothing for the sugar industry. And finally, more programs were put in place on the APNU AFC for sugar workers. This was yet another program, again, looking at retraining them in welding and fabrication and all that good stuff, preparing them. Guyana is not a real place, folks, and that is why we got this from Zulfikar. Another broken PPP promise.
All I want to say that the PPP Civic, we are committed to all the promises that we have made in our manifesto. And many persons are looking forward for the reopening of those sugar estates that were closed. As you rightly said, we have committed in our manifesto that we will reopen those sugar estates. I want to say that already we are starting to do some work in that area.
Yep, the man said we have already started. We have already started work in this direction to reopen the sugar estates. No, when I listen to Zulfikar, I want to say, Zulfi, shut you. Lie, you hear lie, that is lie. Lying through his teeth, knew fully well no work was going to be done. They were not going to open the sugar estate because sugar had lost its place internationally. But again, lying to the sugar workers, why? Why? Now if they lie to you then, you can believe them now? When they come with all the hurly-flurry promises, you can believe them now? The same folks who promised? You heard it from Zulfikar himself. He said, we manifesto, we stick by we manifesto, we will honor our manifesto. Where we there now and more? Wales, how we looking? How we looking? How things going? You see how things was? Here's how it going. Enmore Sugar Estate is now going to the oil and gas sector. Wales Sugar Estate is going to the oil and gas sector. Sugar, these are the real sanctimonious gangsters who murdered the sugar estate. I told you guys when Apnu ALC came to government, May 15th, 2015, the sugar estate, the sugar industry was bankrupt. The CEO told the government that. The CEO of Gaisuku at that time told the government it was bankrupt. And after coming into government again and pouring billions into the sugar estate, under the madman who is the CEO right now, billions, that is what I was articulating to you, pouring billions into the sugar estate. They're now saying we're not going to open back anymore anyhow. And Wales, we're not opening back Wales. Sorry. What we going to tell you? Same old PPP. Same old PPP. That's our program this evening, folks. So glad to have so many of you. You hear the liars? Y'all hear the liars, folks? It's like them boys can lie. Good to have so many of you on the broadcast. Share the live stream before you go. It's lie. Audrey Bob is lie. Them boys the lie. And Cassie Ruth is lie. Karen Clark is lie. When y'all see Zulfi, said Zulfi, shut you. Sheena Hazel, Donette David, Marcia Egan, Angeli Evans. When you see them and they start telling y'all more lies, they shut you.
I know some of you would
Audrey Bob, Adele saying, but when you see them and they start making the grandiose promises, shut you.
To see who they will crown as
That's what you gotta say. It's lie. It's not lie. Brother Francis lie. You heard Zulfi. We're gonna open it back. We're going to open it up. Who shared the damn live stream? We want people to get involved in credible information. And who is going to come on board and party with us so we can continue doing this work? Is lies the telling. We're going to open it back. We're going to open it back. Take all the money from the economy. Give the public sector, the public servants, Kanchi, everything you're flinging in the sugar industry. And where are we for it? Where are we for it? And more going to the island gas. Wales going to island gas. And folks, the others falling. Watch the skeleton. Watch when the domino hits skeleton. It's coming. It's coming. They're coming. So we had to do X and Y, but Granger them didn't have to do it. Apnu AFC didn't have to do it. Maybe when your own people stab you back, you feel better. Then when a stranger stab you back, it's a different stab. Right? When the old people hurt you, it's a different hurt than when other people hurt you. You heard the promises? There you are. We started. The previous government started right sizing, retraining workers, and them boys campaign and said nonsense. We're going to open back the sugar state. Where are we for it now? Where are we for it? That is where we are. Thanks for joining us, each and every one of you. Ensure you share the live stream before you go and smash that emoji button as well. Who vex news? Who vex? We don't say we have to say. And if you open your mouth, what we gonna tell you? What we gonna tell you? What we gonna tell you? You know what we gonna tell y'all? I don't talk. Who vex lose? Who vex? That's our time, folks. We see you guys back on Monday. We are going to see you guys back on Monday. Who vex? That's how we roll it. That's how we roll it. And then we drop the mic. That's how we roll it. Who vex lose? Mustafa and the old PPP. The old PPP leadership. Old PPP leadership. The whole leadership. That's what we want to tell y'all. Bare nonsense with y'all. Have a great weekend, folks. We're going to see you back right here on Monday. See y'all back here on Monday. Stay safe. Share the live stream before you go. Smash that emoji button. Come on board and partner with us so we can do more of these programs. We got Zelle available, PayPal available. We got a Cash App available. We are available via MoneyGram, via Western Union. We got MMG available, guys. You want to know how you can partner with us using any one of these platforms. You want a message. WhatsApp 627-6963. We're going to tell you how. 627-6963. The lie. Tell them I sister the lie and shut. That's it for this evening, folks. That's it for our time tonight. That's it for our time together. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe wherever you guys are joining us from. Stay safe. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Share before you go. Share before you go. And smash that emoji button as well. That's our time this evening. That's our time. They don't want to sign off now.